Hi everyone, hey friends. Welcome to On the Couch with Risa. Hope you're doing good, nice and comfy. I'm wearing my robe here, comfort myself. I wanted to talk about something that I'm sure I know everybody's struggling about because I've been hearing it. Is 5 things that is going to help you not kill your spouse during this crisis. Let's be honest here. Spending 24 hours a day with anybody, even including your loved ones, is very difficult. So I know that it's really hard right now with all relationships, but I have 5 really good tips that I think could help you out. So here we go. Ready? All right. Number 1. Okay. Probably heard this before, maybe not, but in the therapy world, use I statements. What is that? When you need to communicate with whoever it is, whoever you're talking to, you want to say I. Always start with I, and I would, extend that to saying I feel. So instead of being passive aggressive, yelling, getting defensive, nobody hearing anything, nothing getting resolved, and you dislike each other even more, right? What you want to do is say, I feel like you don't respect me when you don't take out the garbage when I ask you to. Whatever. Something like that. So it's really important to start. So say, I feel. All right? Number 2. Okay. Here it is. So you need to, when you are about to communicate emotions, you need to be calmed down. So what you want to do is establish with your partner is really literally like a time frame. So let's say, from 1 through 10, 10 being the highest of height of anger. When you start feeling things go up, like no further than a 5, both of you be like, what, time out. Let's not keep going. Let's take a 20-minute break. Okay. And, it could be 30 or an hour or whatever works for you guys. But it is important that you create a time frame, because if not, just not talking to someone for days, that's not cool. That's passive aggressive, and it's also somewhat abusive, and it's not constructive in terms of communicating. So you want to define a certain time period. Say, okay, let's, so say it's 20 minutes, you come back together. If you still hate each other, let's take another 20 minutes. But do not try to communicate when your emotions are too high, okay? So number 3, okay, this is a really good one. We go to work, right? Usually, we used to spend 60 hours plus, 50 hours plus a week with our coworkers, right? And, we are so respectful and kind and all that. But when we go home, with the people we love, it's, we don't act that way necessarily. And so I would suggest like waking up, kind of having an attitude, I'm going to be respectful, to my, partner, spouse, whatever. Just be kind and respectful like you would with a coworker. You'd be surprised if both people are reacting that way, how great it can change the dynamic. Okay. Number 4, this is something I've incorporated into my life, gratitude. Okay, so regularly I will hopefully write it down or at least think of 5 things that I'm grateful for every day. And I've been doing this for a while, and I can tell you my whole perspective on life shifts, because you are intentionally focusing on what you have versus not what you don't have. In the human mind, naturally we'll go to the negative. We will sit there and be like, we'll have a whole day, great day, one negative thing happens, and what do? We sit there all night thinking about that one negative thing versus all of the positive things that happened that day. So we need to train our brain to, flip that. So what I'm saying is to actually do this in regards to your partner / spouse, whoever, you're relating to, and to, in the morning, maybe write it down, or even at least think to yourself 5 things that, that you appreciate about this person. And you'd be surprised, like, like, wow, like, oh yeah, he's good with the kids. He does, provide, or, he will listen to me, or whatever it is. But, when you do that, it's pretty amazing. You'd be like, wow, like, I've got a great guy here. He does this, this, and this. If you intentionally do that, that's going to really help the relationship. And then number 5, so you definitely, I know that like the date night, everybody's heard of that, whatever, and you might not have even done it anyway when we could go out. However, the reason why that's always been recommended is the fact that, you want to continue to be able to relate to each other as people, not just mom, not just chauffeur, not just, the provider, whatever it is, you know what I mean? But really try to make a point to connect with each other, just the two of you. It's important to keep having those experiences as well as, the other family experiences and stuff like that. So obviously you can't go out, but you could sit there and make a movie that you guys have been wanting to watch together. Make it a special thing, like, oh, whatever, we'll get popcorn, maybe we'll get into cute pajamas, or what else, don't need to know that part, but maybe take a shower, maybe look halfway decent, and just play with your best friend, but create that space where you two are relating, and it's like, oh, it's back to that individual person I fell in love with, kind of thing. Or if you want to take a walk outside, go stargazing, I don't know what it is, have no distractions, but try to cultivate, some time together, at least weekly, where it's, you two as people, not, and kind of just having fun with each other. So honestly, I think if you guys really work on those 5 things, you will be so surprised how different, your relationship can be. And you can get through this time period and maybe even be better for it, right? So I encourage you to try this, share this with your partner, spouse, whatever, and do it together. And, I definitely think that with that effort, you will be surprised how much things can shift. If you find yourself, which is very common, and I've been hearing from a lot of people, where you're in a situation where it's like, it's not something, the issues are deeper right now, and, you might need extra support. There is couples therapy now. There's many therapists out there now that are providing, virtual therapy where, you can see both people and you see the therapist, and it's really pretty productive. I've been doing it and it's been working out great. So, if you want, you can reach out to me and I can try to help you find a place or whatever that might work out so that, maybe you can grow through this process as well. You can get in touch with me. My website is rmrichfieldtherapy.com. Telephone number is 203-391-8578. And if you like this, please share, because hopefully I do know this will help some people. So anyway, hang in there, guys. I miss people too. We'll get through this, and try to think about what's kind of fun or what you can do. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.